You know, I've been asked by people why it's set up this way. I've been asked by people, why doesn't the government come in and stop this? The government is completely and fully aware that this is going on. And so I'm going to show you something that I doubt few of you know. First of all, I will tell you that we now know that homeowners associations that operate under what are called CC&Rs operate under a document that is now usurped the United States Constitution. It is more powerful than the Constitution. Whether you know it or not, when you bought your home and you agreed, you signed a document that said that you accept the CC&Rs. And those CC&Rs said, you've given up your rights. You're now in another country. Oh, it's not called that. It's called, you know, the Palm Estates and the luxury this. But the truth is, you're now in a separate private country. And these separate private countries exist all over the United States and other parts of the world. These countries are self-driven. They do it themselves. Now, the government is inundated, the US government is inundated with questions and problems associated with these. They know that it exists. Why don't they do something? And now I'm going to propose something that I believe explains why. Let's take a look at two separate subdivisions. This subdivision is not an HOA. This subdivision is an HOA. Now, like both subdivisions, they have streets and they have rows and houses and everything that one would expect. Excuse my artwork. The other HOA has exactly the same thing. They have streets and they have roads and all of those things with houses in them. This subdivision is exactly the same as this subdivision. Now I'm going to sidestep and tell you and clear up a myth for you. There is a myth that homes that are in homeowners associations have greater value than those that are not. This is absolutely not true. There is no correlation between the cost of a home in an HOA being greater in value than one is not because it's in an HOA. If you talk to any appraiser, if you talk to your local assessor, they will tell you that they're assessed strictly on it being a home and its square footage. It has nothing to do about whether it is in an HOA. All right. What's the difference here and why doesn't the government do something about the abuse? And here's why. You see, both of these organizations, these locations, do something that we all do in one way or another. We pay taxes. And our taxes are used to repair the roads and the streets and the lamps and the repairs of the city. They're used to take care of us. So we pay the tax and it goes to a wide range, schools and the police and everything that we need or believe that we need to survive. But now it gets different. You see, this group of houses gets to be taken care of by the government that you paid the taxes for. You got a street light that's out? The government will come in and take care of it. You have a hole in your street? The government will come in and take care of it. You have a problem with some utility? The government or that utility will come in and take care of it. The taxes covered it. But here it's different. Your taxes that you paid to have this taken care of are not taken care of by the government. They're taken care of by the HOA. And this is, in my humble opinion, a form of double taxation. The taxes that you pay in the homeowners association aren't used in the same way that they're used in this association, in this home division. Here, you pay it out of a separate fund. What's the end result? It's not in the best interest of the government to step in and remove this organization, because if it does, it's now going to be responsible for having to pay all these bills. And this is going to create a huge, huge problem.